If you look at my resume or professional vita, there's a lot of things on there that might be seen as highlights, but they mean less to me than all of the opportunities I've had in life to help people improve their circumstances, change their situation, just give them a helping hand when they've needed it. And I can honestly say that throughout my entire life, every time I would encounter a story about domestic violence and some person, usually a woman, being injured or killed as a result of domestic violence, it just bothered me profoundly. Having experienced it as a family with my youngest daughter, April, having become a victim of domestic violence in a profound and serious way. So what is something you cared about, maybe, passionately, but somewhat abstractly, all of a sudden became very real and personal. Seeing the challenges she's gone through and her determination to take the adversity that came her way and make it into something positive for her community and for this society has been a lesson for me, even at my age, that you have to persevere in life. You have to get up and ready to take the next challenge, and whatever life may throw at you, don't give up, never give up, and always know you can achieve more. I am grateful to the Women's Resource Center for recognizing me for my support, past supported organization. But I'll be perfectly honest, I'm much more excited about your recognition of April and what she's done over the past few years in the area of domestic violence. And again, the leadership she's going to provide in the future in this area, and I believe many others.
My relationship began when I was a teenager. We met in high school and started dating in the 11th grade. We dated all the way up until 2011 when we got married. Through the engagement in the first year of the marriage, it felt like maybe it was going in the right direction. But as we approached year 2, it started to go back to that phase of him just finding fault with everything I did. And I was miserable. And I realized if I don't get out of this, then nothing will ever change. So, and that moment in February, I believe it was February when that snowstorm hit, was what really sent us into this spiral of extreme tumultuous back and forth, and just escalation. And ultimately the end result leading to the shooting. My story was public. So I was getting a lot of attention and calls and requests for some, to hear from me. And I was scared at first, but I very slowly started to share. I had to make a decision about what I was going to do with what I was given. Now I know more, and people are asking me to talk. Well, you know what I don't want to do is every time just get up there and give you a recital of this incident and give you this dramatic telling of a shooting. I'm not going to get up there and keep doing that to myself. So if you're going to ask me to speak, you're going to get what I say. And what I'm going to say is going to be something that people can actually learn from rather than just a dramatic story. I thought that I was an anomaly, that this man shot me but had never physically abused me before. And in my early media interviews, I was always asked that question. And there are plenty of women out there who did not experience physical violence until the moment that they were killed or almost killed by their abuser. What most people don't realize is just how dangerous leaving is. Again, something I didn't know. If I had it to do all over again, in those 4 months leading up to my my shooting incident, I would have gotten some assistance. I would have reached out because I needed a safety plan. And I didn't think I did. I've only been at the commission now, approaching 2 years as the executive director. And one thing I love about the commission is we've got our connections all throughout the state, starting from the commission members and then our task forces throughout the state and our relationships with other domestic violence communities. It's so rewarding when, I get that call out of the blue, hey, we want the commission to be involved in this. On a personal level, I want to leave knowing that I left a mark, that I made a difference somehow, that something I fought for, I actually achieved. In some ways, I think about it from a policy perspective, but in a lot of ways, I think about it from just day-to-day interactions, like people's understandings and perceptions. If I feel like I've entered a place where, more people that I encounter understand domestic violence, care about the issue, know how to help somebody that they know, are ready to get involved in the fight. I feel like we're a tiny community of people that's fighting, and I feel like we need so much more support. I'm not expecting that I am going to be the conqueror of the domestic violence problem. I'm just a voice that's lifting up just like everyone else is. But, I do want to feel somehow that I made a difference.